welcome back. Today I am doing a fill-in haul. Got the baby back there. He's probably gonna throw a fit. So I spent $296, but I'll show you why. Like, we didn't go to Costco because we really needed fruits and vegetables and a couple things for the boys, milk and coffee creamer. So I didn't want to go all the way there. I just wasn't feeling it. I look rough, but I'm tired. So yeah, let me show you what we got. 296, but not all of it was for me and not all of it was food. So we have one, let's see. Let me start that again. So we have one that is having fevers, and normally I buy like a case of Gatorade because it's cheaper, but because I didn't go to Costco, I didn't realize I only had 3 Gatorades. The joy of having teenagers. And then a lot of times, like my nephews, if they have dinner here and then they're going to ball practice or soccer practice, then they'll grab a Gatorade. So I just wasn't keeping track. So I need to buy another flat of Gatorade. But I bought this. It wasn't the best price. I bought it because I was there. I think it was like $4.85. Terrible price. Milk, we got 1 2%, 1 whole milk. Boys are having like fevers. There's just a virus going around. No, they don't have COVID. I already checked them, but they probably won't be drinking as much milk. So we still had half a gallon. We have our outdoor fridge too, our garage fridge. So we'll put those in there and then not have to go to the grocery store for the next like week and a half. And because they're not feeling great, just little plain things for their tummies. So these are easy. My husband can warm it up and feed it to the 2 littles or add it to a dinner. So I got some of those because I work 2 days, have a day off, and then work 3 days. So yeah, when you're working 5 out of 6 days for overtime, I just had 3 days off. So I like to have little things. We have potatoes and stuff, but sometimes he doesn't get to that. And yes, we have sweet potatoes that they're eating. My little one is getting his teeth, but he's not the best chewer. Like because they're just now popping through, like he's got like 4 or 5 coming in. So I know it's just a matter of time. But certain things that you see that I bought, like I don't really trust him eating. So we still get him these. Mind you, another thing, I know there's a shortage on formula. So if you know somebody, I know parents are making formula, cutting formula. I mean, at this point, you know, I would say, you know, do what you got to do. But remember to check things like Save-A-Lot, check things like Aldi's. Aldi's had formula, even if it's not the formula your baby drinks. If you can get something similar, remember to check there. They're not inflated prices, but they do have baby stuff as well. So little side note, but I would not like dilute formula. So these rice cakes, I got him, there's plenty of these. I got one of these, what is this, banana, strawberry, and then an apple. I don't know, what is that? Apple something. I don't know, just apple. And then 2 of the puffs, 2 containers of puffs. And then I didn't realize too, I didn't get apples on the last time I went to the grocery store. Usually apples then pulls me over. So they'll eat things like berries and stuff first, and then we'll switch to like the pears and apples, and I didn't even get those last time. I don't know how I missed that section, but those weren't even, I looked back and those were not even in my grocery haul. So that's why I feel like I ran out of fruit and vegetables a lot faster. Plus we're having a lot more smoothies because as it gets hotter in Florida, you don't want to eat as heavy. So we do eat a lot more fruits and vegetables. So apples, I do have some kids that do regular tortillas still, especially like my little boys. Like if my husband can make them a quesadilla, they kind of do half and half, the 2 little ones. And then I have 2 other kids that it doesn't matter because they're with their mom for a week. I mean, they eat whatever there. So, but we did get 2 things of these double stuffed gluten-free. This is just because when people, making everything fall, when people come over, I like to offer them something sweet. It's just how I am. And then for an easy dinner one night, we got 2 of these spinach and cheese, grain-free. This is a great brand, Living G-free. And then 2 just cheese. We got some Roma tomatoes. These don't look the best, but tomato season should be starting soon. And then this was something new. And I got 2, and there's 2 reasons for that. One is if I did this for a dessert, like for Sunday dinner, and I have 14 people, yeah, we'll split the cheesecake. Like we won't eat a whole piece, but that gives me 2 dinners when everybody's here. So that's why I got those. And then back here, I got the, actually, let me come around. I'll show you those when I come around because I can't reach. They have some gluten-free chicken dino buddies. Like, I know some more of this is processed than we have. But remember, so when my husband has all 5 kids, like, can he do it? Yes. But if he needs something fast, especially with the 2 little ones, we are not buying jar baby food anymore. And so my 1-year-old has a limited diet because he's not the best chewer. And so the 3-year-old will pretty much eat anything, but not a lot of meat. So if I can get him in with meat, I will give him chicken nuggets once or twice a week. But just know that he'll eat a taco salad faster than he'll eat chicken nuggets. So you just have to balance it. It's not that they're necessarily can never have it. It's just that's not his diet. And remember, like, if all the kids are home, then we'll just feed everybody gluten-free. They're not opposed to eating it. It's just, you know, not something they have to have right now. So, I mean, that could be 2 meals, 2 lunches. And then I got my husband some strawberries. I didn't know how the strawberries looked. I'm not a huge fan of Aldi's fruit and vegetables because I feel like they always go bad on me so quick. So I tend to shy away. That's why I bought some things for like the next week and a half, but I also have frozen veg too. So I got these for smoothies, and frozen fruit always works better because then you don't have to add ice. I got one thing of mozzarella cheese because my husband is going to make those stuffed peppers, those pizza peppers. And we'll do ground hamburger with pepperoni, ground sausage, just pepperoni. And all you do is you take your marinara or your meat sauce, mix it with pepperoni and cheese, and stuff it in a bell pepper. I put mozzarella and Parmesan. You can add Asiago, whatever cheese you want. Melt it, cook it down, and that's it. And super good. Oh, and you can also put mushrooms. So we like to make stuffed mushrooms. We like to put mushrooms in different crock pot meals. I'll probably do like a beef stroganoff again coming up. So that's why I bought some mushrooms. And then these cheese curds are so good. And I warm these up and they make almost like they like come melty and like have a great pull. And the saltiness comes out of these as well. And if you dip these in some marinara, I don't even miss the breading as far as like a mozzarella stick. It totally takes away that craving. And my 3-year-old loves those. I got 2 heads of broccoli, maybe 1 meal. I got a bag of pears. I got 1 yellow, 1 green bunch of bananas. And I did buy this banana hammock holder. Mine broke. It was just like a little plastic one. So we got one of those. These, one's maple and 2 are regular. These are easy for me too because I can take a hard-boiled egg, some fruit, or a string cheese, some curds, some sausage patties, and just warm them up in the microwave and have breakfast at work because we are trying to save for a vacation. I'm going to tell you about that, guys. When we go on this vacation, I'll tell you in a minute. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. I bought coffee creamer. Yes, this looks like a lot of it, but again, we have my husband, me, we're trying not to buy coffee out as well. So, plus our teenagers also drink coffee. One drinks it every morning, so it's basically like 3 adults. So yeah, that's why we kind of share. So I got a sugar-free hazelnut and a French vanilla sugar-free. So these are mine, and my husband will drink these too. I also have like some sugar-free syrups that we can do with half and half. My husband likes that as well. And then 2 caramel macchiatos and 2 of these white chocolate mocha. Guys, I'm very snobby. You know, there's certain things everybody likes, certain brand names. And I was always like that with coffee creamer. But these 2 flavors, and actually these as well, I have not missed my regular Coffee Mate or International Delights. Like, these taste so good. And what were these, babe? $2.15? These are under $3. So I feel like even when they're 2 for $6 on sale, these are still cheaper. So I like those, so we'll stock up. Again, I don't always go to Aldi's. I know it looks like I have gotten a lot of grocery hauls lately. I don't know why. I feel like I hit a cap in what I'm spending and I'm not getting everything I need, if that makes sense. Excuse me. So I love these. These are olive wood. I've gone mostly to, I'll show you. I've gone mostly to like all the different olive woods and wooden spatulas. I have a couple plastic for certain things, but these are just a great price. So I got a slotted spoon and regular, and same thing with this. And then here's another thing I'm trying. I'm also a jerk when it comes to like my tortilla chips. And so my husband wanted to try these. So this came in a box. I don't know where the box went. So this came in a box, and I thought it was so cute to like put tea in and stuff. Like I have a tea box, and I want to put it like over here. So I have a tea box. Oh, and I thought, so it said 3-piece. It was $5 and some change, 3-piece. But I did not read canister, lid, and spoon. So my honey is going to go get me the coffee and the sugar because I like the set. And it comes with like a little spoon inside. So I thought that was very nice. And then I also, this was $10. So I've seen a lot of TikToks where people take like a cup and a half of like cheddar cheese, 1 egg, and then make like a bun for like a burger. They make the waffle extra crispy. So I want to try that. And then I've also seen where people do the same thing with like cheddar cheese, some like pulled barbecue chicken, or what was it? Buffalo chicken, an egg, and then put it on here, and then just put lettuce, tomato in between, and it's like this whole sandwich. So they use this as the bread, but it's really just cheese and egg. So I want to make some of those. This was $10, and that's the perfect size. Oh, here. So I also got 12 of these. Sometimes I just like something different, and again, if you know me, you know I'm constantly buying different drinks to go in my drink fridge. It doesn't mean that we'll drink all of these or I keep these in stock for everybody. I always rotate different drinks. I always have ZVS because certain family members only drink those. I'll do regular Diet Cokes or Pepsis or Zeros or whatever, but then I also like to have different flavored waters, diet tea, whatever it is. And sometimes I make regular tea, but you know, that's sugar. So there's strawberry, I think, key lime, and then my favorite is the peach. So sometimes I'll take one of those to work, and that'll be my like extra drink. And then for the center of my table here, I really enjoyed, I wanted one of these, and I got one from Costco, and it like was rusted, and it was multi-tiered, but I wanted something like this in the middle. So this was $14.99. And then these. So yes, this looks like a lot of processed food. However, we just opened, which ones did you give him? The honey grams? He's only had, we bought these like a week and a half ago. He's only had one bag of them. We wanted to see if he liked them, which he does. So one thing, if you shop at Aldi's, you know that it's not guaranteed to be there constantly. So things like the cheesecake or different things like that, they will just stop selling it, and you just don't know. So yes, we can get them regular Teddy Grahams. These are not gluten-free, so these are for mainly my 2 little boys, possibly third 3 and down. So I got 2 of the chocolate ones. I got 2 of the honey graham ones, and then these were another one that I went ahead and bought too. These are like mini alphabet cookies. No high fructose corn syrup. So I bought these as kind of like a stock up for snacks for them. We also do little bags of Goldfish, and I would do Cheez-Its, but my 15-year-old kid would demolish the Cheez-Its, like I already know. Those are like his jam, so I just don't do Cheez-Its unless I want him to eat them. So, or if he specifically asks for them, but if he doesn't ask, I don't buy. So these are kind of like a stock up. Now, would I be upset if they were gone and my kids like them? Sure. But I'm not going to cry about it. It's just a cheaper brand than Publix has. So when I find something like that, I will stock up. And if it runs out, sometimes I'm like, man, I should have bought more. But there's been so many times that I've tried something, liked it, gone back, and it's not there. So when I saw it, I told my husband, I'm like, let's just stock up on it, because that'll probably last us, I'm hoping, the rest of the year into next year. If not, I will save some for a vacation we're going on, or I'll buy some. It's no big deal. But we are planning, a trip, and I'm not going to tell you where, but next March. And it seems like it's not that long away, but airfare, travel, passports, what else, babe? Transportation there, food, lodging, excursions, souvenirs, it adds up. And the more people you have, the bigger the purse has to be. So we are looking at taking all of our children. It is something my husband and I felt very led to do when we were in Barbados. We saw such beauty even in poverty, and just the people and how they responded to that. And there was just a overwhelming, what was the word used? Not impression, an overwhelming, like, I can't think of the word. So an overall conviction that we wanted our children to travel, and we got them passports. We had passports, we were all set to go, and then COVID hit. And before that I was pregnant. So I was like pregnant, had a baby, COVID, had another baby. Yeah, to the point of 5 years later, we're like, okay, we're doing this. See, there's the 15-year-old. Ooh, probably snacking. So we have just buckled down, and we're like yes, we have a whole cow, we have meat in our freezer, we have frozen vegetables, we have stock. I'm still stocking up. I'm not gonna let my stock run out, but we're more intentional on what we're spending when we go out. There's times when we go to dinners and we do different things, but for the most part, we're planning this vacation. And our goal is to go somewhere out of the country once a year. It's kind of like, I don't live to work, I work to live. And I do overtime because for 3 weeks out of the year, we're going out of the country. So that is our plan, is to take our kids out of town. So, oh, and that's another thing. So 2 of our children have to renew their passport. No, 3 of our children and 2 need passports. Me and my husband's are good. I'll take him. So, yeah. Oh, so that's our goal. So yes, we are watching what we spend, but we still have to feed our family. So we will let you know, because we plan on vlogging the whole time, because we want those memories recorded and sharing them. So we're looking at 3 weeks, guys, overseas. I know. So we'll share more about that as it comes. But yes, it is 9 months and like 11 days away, but for our size family and just everything we need, we have to start now. So God willing, that's where we're going, or that's what we're doing. So this is our grocery haul. And one thing I forgot to say is so these were $9.99. Cheesecake's not cheap anyway, but then add on the word grain-free or gluten-free and the price goes up. But these are only $9.99, and I also got my mom one and my sister's household one. So that was $40 in cheesecake. So if that tells you anything, it was $2.96. And then of course, you know, you have the things that are like household supplies that comes out of a different budget. So yeah, that is our hopefully 1.5 week. You'll see other things come up and you'll be like, wow, you just grocery shop. But remember, like, because I'm working so much, we've done a lot of grocery hauls. My husband's gonna get back on filming, but right now it's just been crazy. So we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.